Welcome back to Wit Gaming. I'm Wit. Today we're doing some more gaming in Tower Dominion. We're gonna jump into a match here, a run here, and I honestly think we're gonna go for our first endless run. So she can be deployed and redeployed on the battlefield. Not 100% sure what that means, but I'm assuming it's like these guys getting spawning on the battlefield. But each wave, the HQ reduces the damage it takes by a cumulative 2%. So that means it's gaining every run. We're gonna try that on Frontier mode in this run. Let's do the 5% HP. Just the one. This is our first endless run ever, so taking it a little easy here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna do the battlefront thing. I am planning on doing a run with battlefronts, where we try to focus on keeping 4 battlefronts as best as we can. Okay, so this is what it means. That's neat, and it doesn't cost anything. Okay, and the Camp Alpha Scarlett's forward base. Interesting. I'm gonna place it real quick and take a look at it. So, buildings adjacent to Scarlett's team gain detection. That's nice. Captain Scarlett's team gains 50% damage and +1 range. Okay, so you're either buffing adjacent buildings. It looks like, yeah. One of Scarlett's Tigers. Okay. Storm rifles, M8s. Okay. Okay. So you're either buffing her team or adjacent buildings, but I'm assuming this is another one of her troops. Each wave gain 1 of them. That's kind of cool. Supply production, repair, and then we'll hold off on that one. And let's just send it. Oh, you place it down. I see. So they don't walk. They're like a mini tower. Gotcha. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna do repair 5% per battlefront. We don't necessarily need that, but it's not gonna hurt, right? Oh, and you just recall them. Oh, that is so nice, man. That is really cool. Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. Let's see here. What do we want to do? I think I'm gonna put this like this because at some point it is we're hoping to have everything coming from this direction. Oh, I guess I should have put them down. That was silly of me. Not put them down. Good thing we repair like 60% of our base or HP. Ooh, this is tough. My first Werewolf or supply, because this is 40%, or I mean 40 supply production every turn. I think we got to take that. Okay, a T. Let's see. Where? Is there anywhere I can put this that? I think we need to re-roll this one. I mean, I could put it here and then just connect this here and then run this as the main route or something like that. I just don't like that. Okay. There we go. That's some recon production. So does this activate that too? It does. That's actually nice there too. That covers this way and that way. So we'll leave that there for now. I'm gonna wait to upgrade the Puma. I don't mind placing this down now, to be honest. Because that'll always be good right there. So 10% damage or 30% reload speed. I think we take the reload speed. Extra 25% supply production here. Or Bastion, or Vicious Crossfire, and Puma cost. I do like the Puma cost, but I think we're going to take this. We're just, the earlier that we can get production boosting items, the better. So the more efficient they are, especially since we are going to try to do an endless run. So another thing about that, make sure be prepared for that. This could be a long video. Hopefully it's a long video, right? This is height 2. I'm going to place one down now. Okay, 4-way is fine here. So my logic here, we don't know if we're gonna need detection, so I'm not gonna take it now anyway. I just wanted another tower down, right? And then we could have gotten long barrels. We didn't have enough at the time. I could have waited to do that and then just done one extra guy. That would have probably been more technically min-maxing wise. That's probably more efficient. But I do like the reload speed and then rate of fire on top of that. It's just, and because you're not going to take this one because it's not adjacent to the HQ. So that was just kind of what I was thinking with that. Okay. That's tempting, but I'm gonna take the werewolf, get our first one down, and we got perfect here. That's production, right? No, it's HP increase. That's still good too. Okay, taking this for the extra werewolf. Just taking a 300 supply there. We'll reroll this. We got plenty of everything, is really. This wouldn't be a bad spot here if we could put some towers here for the Camp Alpha. That can't be. I don't think that can be recalled. I guess what we could do is recall them, place them here for now, or like, actually that's probably better, right? Oh, that. No. That's gonna have more coverage there. That's 6, 7. Yeah, 7 there. Oh no, I guess that's probably better. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not that big of a decision because we just range per height. That's not bad. I actually think we're going to put the base camp right here. It'll buff both of these and the werewolf that we put there eventually. No, the werewolf we put there now. Okay, so the shielded unit and then the air unit. Oh, cancel that one. That was a mistake. And then we want to go and give this anti-air since we know for sure now. We'll give it extra damage. And then send this. As soon as we can, we do want to extend this out. I'm actually considering selling this now to put barricades in our werewolf. Can't beat that. I'm considering selling this and putting a Puma there. I think that'll be better. Yeah, I think we do that. Even though we do take a slight loss on that, and then now this Puma will get buffed. So we'll do that, and then anti-air, and then we're gonna do this. We don't need a detection, right? Yeah, we don't need a detection yet. So maybe we do just buff the team here. I want to know which one of those is technically better. Let's recall and place them here now. And then right now we're going to put this first one here. The reason being, this is the shortest distance to the HQ. So we'll do that, and then our plan is to do HQ HP, and then HP of this, and then adjacent building scene, 15% rate of fire, most likely. That's generally what I do. Instead of giving everything damage, I do like to. I do want to place one like near the main entrance of everything coming in, with a couple different in a different build pattern. So. I will take another one here actually. Try to keep us topped off. So the problem with that is, the problem with me deciding to go that and not that is I didn't need to put this here. So that was kind of silly, but oh well. Just wasted those platforms, that's all. I placed it there with that intention, but then we didn't need that. So anyway, that was why I did that. We do want this actually, so we'll save for that. Recon production there too. Okay, so we are looking for some artillery now. Okay, let's do the shield break now. Wolf efficiency is a priority. Yep, taking that for sure. You give it extra damage here. And that one. Okay, this seems really important right now. This seems nice. I think I gotta take this while we have the option to take it. I think we'll get the other stuff later. Let's re-roll this straight away. Perfect. Okay, that's HQ HP. So we could always just do something like this guy. No, not that. I guess that won't work. But what's it just to activate that, and then we can do the same thing back here just to activate it, or we could try to find some light mortars and do the same thing. Okay, send it. You need to be saving to get this maxed out. I would like to get this down sooner if that's the rate, if that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's do, I do want this light mortar, but I actually want to do this now. The reason being, let me show you. We're going to place this down here. We're going to do HQ HP into 10% supply when destroyed, into when destroyed, all buildings gain 5% damage till end of turn. So basically, it's just buffing us across the board. And it should get there. Since we didn't buff its HP at all, it should get destroyed every single round. And it's just going to give a flat buff to everything. And then my plan is to put some on all of these as well if we get enough of them. So let's do this, this, that, this. Okay, that's nice. Vicious Crossfire though, I really like. Okay, straight away there. Now we can do that like 3 times right here if we get enough. And then now all of our buildings are getting 15% damage. We're getting 30 extra supply around, and we're buffing our HQ a ton. So we have more air units, more shield units. So we still don't know which direction we're going because the first 2 both had shield and what's it? The question now is, do we want to? Let's go and get these 2 done first. Definitely need help over there. Let's do that. Those 2. Supply production, thank you. Okay, and then I actually don't mind this very much in a position like this. It's not. This is. Let me be clear. This is not a good tower. The other option would be this, or we just save and try to get the super heavy down right here. I think that's probably what we do. And we want to get a Puma here if we can. Retribution position is also great. Yeah, I think we gotta take the retribution position in that. Okay, so at this point, I don't mind doing splitting this off, and then what we're gonna do is make one side a lot longer than the other. That way, it staggers the amount of enemies coming in, and it makes it a little bit easier to deal with. So we got that. Let's put. Okay, maybe we put it here. Yeah, let's put it there. Okay. I will activate these. Don't worry. I haven't forgot about them. I will activate them. And I would not mind another bastion right here now. Or actually a salamander turret right there would be fantastic. Hey, ask and you shall receive. So we'll make up this 10% damage reduction by getting another one of these. So I do want to place this down now though. So let's do that into that. Look at that coverage, fantastic. And we want to do extra damage and then adjacent Claymores and Pumas. Is it? Yeah, I want the sticky flames. This does so much damage, it just doesn't feel the best, man. Like, because I feel like both of these are kind of meh. I mean, the range is great. I guess I could put a Claymore next to it. Give it extra range. Make it better. 60% supply production. We're just going, look at this per wave now, dude. Okay, we're just gonna do that right there. I mean, why not? And then that can go there, and then put that there. Just hold off on that, and then do this, and but 20% damage and minus costs. Okay, let's do that. Extra damage or anti-air. I think we got enough. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get that down, and then we want this one. Okay. This one, and let's get this. I said I was going to do it this way, and the reason I want to do it this way is because then it activates before any of these buildings take damage. So we're going to do HQ, HP, supply. Oh, we can't do more of those because I just spent it on that. Right? What did I spend it on? I spent it on something. Oh, wait, it was this one, wasn't it? Targets are slowed. All buildings gain. Yeah, we're not gonna. That stinks. Okay, that was my bad. I didn't realize that cost 1 tech, to be honest. I hadn't put that in my brain, but we probably still need to do it. These last 2 tech. Put one there, and then that offsets that doctrine we got. This one. We'll just, yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. This one, get that. Alright, anti-air is fine. This is the anti-air. And we want that. Oh, which we just got. Okay. Yes, please. Alright. Another 50% HP. Okay, this is what we're gonna do right here. Let's get a bunch of this stuff maxed out now. Extra HP on those. Buildings adjacent fire. Okay, that's all we can do right now. I should have done this one because what are you gonna? It's 2 buildings, not 1, but it is what it is. Probably the best position right there. Okay. Let's do the Warwolf and the Bastion. Let's get this one done first, then that and that. What's the last one on this? Yeah, so we're gonna do this. And then straight anti-air on these 2. Make sure they're killing anything that gets past. And then we're gonna save and get this blessed machine here on this one. Or we could do forbidden explosives actually first. Okay, so we're doing that, and then we need to upgrade. I totally forgot about that. That's my bad. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. Yeah, I think we gain an extra tiger each wave. Okay, let me look at this real quick before we do that. Range and damage or supply. I don't think we need the supply, right? So I think we're just using this as like a damage building this time. Okay. And then we said we are gonna do this one first, right? Because it's cheaper. Yeah. Okay. And then then we can do anti-air on one, frag on the other, and then that one. Did we just zoom right past wave 25? I didn't even notice. Okay, that is feeling mighty good, mighty good. Some extra discovery is gonna be nice. Oh, we just get to place them wherever. That's so good. That's so nice. Okay. Place this one down, get that done first, because then they both have the buff now. Let's get that down to activate that, this down to activate that, and this down to activate that. Just buff our HP up a little bit. Let's do Reaper cannons on both of these. Okay, we definitely need some Pumas. Pumas should be a priority. I do want to try that. Man, we could even be getting more supply. That's insane to me, man. If I would have done the other one on supply and then done this one on supply, done this on supply, that'd have been, that's crazy. Arc cannon. It might actually be decent there. We've never really given it too much of a shot, but I actually really want this barricade, believe it or not, so I think I'm going to do that. We got a straightaway here, so we're just going to do this and hope to connect these two over here. I haven't seen any artillery either. Let's just go ahead and get this down there, and then same thing, HQ, tends to supply when destroyed, and then that uses all of our tech. There are a couple ways to get some tech, I think, so. Oh, we didn't place these guys down yet. Let's put it over here. And let's do this number right there. 5 damage per wave. That one. And this one. Okay. Let's do that one, and then we'll do. Remember, we don't want these to be adjacent to anything, because then they get the buff. Oh no, they don't. So they don't get. So it's only her squad that gets this. So it doesn't really matter where we put them then. You can't recall these ones either. Okay. Can, however, activate that and get an extra 15% repair per wave. Oh, yeah, we did need that section now. So, here's that. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, I really regret doing the slow on this. I should have just done the adjacent buildings, -1 range, 20% damage, cost, all that stuff. But, because I could have gotten slow on multiple other things. But, let's get... Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. Yeah, we can get that. That's fine. And this last one's 4,500 as well. That. Does look like we need a little bit more detection. That one needs that for sure. We did want another Puma, so let's grab that. That'll go there. What height is that? That's 2? I think that's acceptable, right? Yeah, let's do that there. Anti-air, damage. Anti-air. And we probably need to get that there, detection, range. Let's say, why is that one not shooting? I think we do the shield damage only because of the Tourist. That's the thing that scares me, and it's a shielded one. And we actually have 3 different shielded enemies, so okay, that's annoying. So, I'm gonna get it and try it, I think. Okay, we see new threats. During the final wave, tier 1 foes gain 50% HP. So these guys. Okay, and straight away there. That's 40 supply production. Not bad at all. That's actually amazing. Well, I don't know that it gets better than that, to be honest. Can't go there. Yeah, I think that's going to be about as good as it gets. Okay. We've never even used this thing. So targets are slowed if +1 range at height 0, which it is, and then adjacent buildings gain 15% damage. So we could start putting things around that as well. So we'll do that. Adjacent buildings, or yeah, it's adjacent buildings. Extra damage to air units, or adjacent buildings deal 50% damage to air units. HQ suffers 500 damage per wave. We'll just do the 30%. And then +4 range per battlefront, so it'll only be a little bit of range, but better than nothing. And this is great for activating towers too. Like for example, we should just do this now, even though it won't do anything. Or we could do that, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. So adjacent buildings get 30 extra damage to air units and 15 damage. So we can do this number here. Oh, I probably should have done heavy shells on this one. That should die. Whew. That was getting scary for a second. Yeah, those two. No buildings we need. Well, we can. Yeah, we should have activated this one, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Just activate that. And then let's do. Yeah, that's great there. Shield break. Yeah, shield break. Shield break. This building and adjacent buildings 15% damage and rate of fire. Okay. There it is. That's a pretty valuable position, but okay, howitzer, perfect. Final wave here, boys. Okay, we got to turn here a little bit. Okay, we got a T to use. Perfect. We'll just do that there. I know I did say that we were going to do one longer than the other, but this just like kind of happened. And I think it was a good thing, to be honest. So yeah, do that one. Okay, and then because I was just making sure we had enough for the what's it. Ooh, that's like perfect. There, we can't do that one, but we can do 5 targets in explosion size, which is nice. So we'll do that as soon as we can. This one needs extra guys and C2 mine launcher. This one needs range and slow. Yeah, because the other one doesn't make it work anyway. Okay, we might actually take some damage just because of these let-goes. This is the scary part here. Our HP is not even that high. this is the one. Yeah, this one would open. Doesn't do anything actually. Yikes! Come on, kill him. Okay, we're fine. All right, that's another victory. Another victory. So we did get it unlocked. Veteran squads plus 30% damage all assault teams. Sweet. Let's do in this mode. Like I said, we're gonna jump in here. Man, I meant to look to see what our what was doing the most damage. Do we only have one Durandal currently? I think we do. I think that's worth 10% damage. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. And then this gives, what does this give it again? Adjacent buildings, extra damage to air units, extra range here. That's fine. Do Bastion there. Do this assault team there. And then, yeah, we can put 2 of these down. How does that not change the range at all? Do you see that? It's not changing the range. It's both at height 0, but we can still hit the exact same tiles, it looks like. Okay, whatever. Put it there. This one's gonna go there. Okay. This is our first time ever doing it in this run. So remember, we're not placing our second Durandal. Can't do it. Okay. Yeah, these guys, we definitely need more detection for sure. So, missile silo's nice. Ammo depot's also nice. Let's take this first. Dang it. It's like the only one we didn't want there. So we did... I should have done that one. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, let's just send it here. Alright, let's see here. We do need to get this done too. We're worried about. We're gonna prioritize bastions, I think. Because if I can put like another one here too, I think that'll help out a lot. I mean, none of them even got there this time, so that's great. There are more and more of these tourists coming though, so not overly concerned. I wasn't too worried. Air command and mission control both seem good. And this also fires on camouflage units, so we'll take this for now. Where can we get this placed down at? Should be a couple small places, like little alcoves. Maybe not. I suppose we could place it here. We don't even have very good straightaways here. Oh, right here is fine. It'll go all the way down this lane right here. I don't want to place it back here because I really want this for... I can't anyway. I guess I can place it like right here. That's actually good. Let's do that. And then... placing that there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then... let's see. Need to place this missile silo somewhere. Put it here, I guess. Put it here. Let's put it here. We don't need this because we should maintain probably close to just a few entry points anyway. So we're gonna do damage rate of fire. I guess we're sending this here. Oh my gosh. Look at these things. Holy moly. I forgot to place this guy down. I mean, we still killed everything all the way back here. Discovery, or let's do discovery. Those extra buildings are going to help us a ton. Wow. Scary. Whoa, we're in 38. Because we have all these little alcoves, the Omega emitter is not great. I suppose I could... no, I could put it here and have it come down here, but I really wanted to put a bastion there. I still think I'd take it, actually, believe it or not. I mean, my other choices aren't very good. I don't really care about the decimation position. This is okay. This will help a little bit with some detection. I could put another... what's it down here? Another sturdy bunker. I guess we'll take that. Something like this would actually be pretty good. We could be placing things here that can fire on both, like all of this. Right? I think we do that. This thing sucks so bad, man. I mean... it's so hard to get it into any position that actually does something. Like... this thing sucks so bad. Okay. So we're just placing these guys all around now. That one's a pretty valuable spot there. I don't want to place that there. Place that there. So our other option is to do something like that. You need to do that. We could do this. Or that. I like the bastion better for that. Maybe I sell this and just do that. No, I don't like that either. Well, yeah, I do actually like that. I think that's better. Maybe not. I do think that's probably better than this, right? I guess if I want detection, long barrels. I'm just trying to, I want to make sure that we don't end up slacking on that. I think that's like the worst positioning, because not everything's coming down here. That wouldn't be bad, targeting most HP, but I think we'll just do that. And then we'll probably do 15 range and rate of fire, because it will hit all this. It'll hit this and some of that maybe. It should hit over there, because like, yeah, it should hit over there. I actually think we'll do that. Adjacent buildings gain detection and rate of fire. Lame. Only adjacent buildings. An extra smoke signal. I guess we could put like right here and have it just shoot right down this lane right here. At least to adjacent to 7 buildings. We have 7 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so that would be a fantastic. Because I think it's all buildings, not just like I know it says all buildings, but I think it's literally all buildings gain protection. These guys are getting further, man. Okay, that one. Yeah, so see now that's hitting literally almost everything. That's so good. Okay. And then let's do a second one. And targets exploding size. Let's do that one. We got 1600. Actually, we should probably get this. We're just trying to get damage here. So I think we're going down that side. Still can do this. Let's do damage and range. Okay. still do think we do 5% damage each wave. Air domination, I think we have to take that. Okay. Let's do this number. Okay, so we actually have a really good option here to enhance some buildings. Actually, I think it goes right here. This is going to go right here. And it's going to be... I think we do the mines. Mines are fine. And then bonus increased. Yeah, let's just do this, that. Let's do that. That's two mines going out now. It's gonna hit any detection foes. Probably gonna try to get another one of those over there somewhere. Put that down. Yeah. Adjacent buildings, yeah. So we should put got little guys all around that. Do that adjacent, all of those adjacent buildings things to do, or extra damage and rate of fire. Looking good. Okay. This is exciting. There was a commenter that told me eventually it's like some giant it's coming at you. Flying monsters. So do we want to do range over here too? Let's just do the range. There we go. Putting guys all around this for the damage buff, and then we're gonna do this, that, and that. Okay. Holy moly. We're going to do that one, we're going to do Reaper Cannon, and then we're going to do the height as soon as we can. Are these like super mega Mugoses? I think they are. Yes, they are. They're like super mega Mugoses. Interesting. This thing is so bad. I need to utilize this. You know what? I think we're actually going to do another smoke signal here, because I just realized, ooh, a plasma fence and another missile silo and another salamander position. I think we do the plasma fence. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Let's do that first. What's this do? Supply production per adjacent building. Okay. Well, you're gonna go there, and then nice. Now that won't hit everything, but still it'll hit everything coming from this side, and it's gonna give me 50% reduced cost on an extremely expensive building to upgrade. So when it's overloaded, adjacent buildings gain 15% damage or plus 25% HP per battlefront. We're gonna take that. I mean, it's only 25% HP, but it's probably not gonna have very many adjacent buildings. It's not. It's gonna have maybe one. So we'll do the HP, and then that when we can. This is what I was about to tell you guys. I just realized is look at that. We can do one there. We could even do one there if we get another. So both of those are actually pretty good. But this is longer, so more coverage. Therefore, we're doing that one. And then this is 1400 each that we need to get on those. We need the height per level on this one. And this one's just going to get the solid foundation. This one will get the height per level once we have enough. Trying to look to see if there's somewhere we could put it to have 7 adjacent buildings. There might not be bad. No. I really do want another ammo depot, like over here somewhere. We're getting lucky that they're not coming right here. Yikes. Okay. Alright, another ammo depot. Or the mission control. And another Puma also sounds nice. Let's see. Okay. Ammo depot, Werewolf. And another one. Oh, wait, there. Okay. This ammo depot is going to go right here, and it's going to do the mines as well, I think, like that. And then let's go ahead and knock this one out. 600% damage, but slower reload. I think we do that. I'm just thinking. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm thinking. I actually kind of would also like to get these two done. We'll do this one first. Okay. Actually, that's what we need to do. 10 targets, plus 50% explosion size, and they're slowed, or plus 300% damage, plus 2 targets in stage. I think we do that one. Ooh, can we? No, we can't. Okay. I was like, can we place that back here by that? 50% discounts. Want them to die back here. I think we'll be totally fine if we can get those to die a lot sooner. get the extra sturdy bunkers. Okay. Man, that would have been nice to have early. But we wanted a bastion. Let's take a bastion. And then, straight away here. What's this? HP. Okay. Let's do... Let's do that there. And then we could do... Oh man, I did put that there where I wanted that. Okay. But we haven't put this here. Well, this would probably be better, right? Sit in 3 directions. Yeah, let's do that. Do that. It's not. It's got to be that one. And then let's do the shield breaks, I guess, over the detection. And then extra weapons. Let's do. Let's do the extra weapons. Let's just see. I honestly don't know. I haven't sat down and calculate. Oop, what did I just click? Okay, cancel that. And then we want to do maybe like this. No, like that. That's fine. Let's do that one. And let's do this. That one, the mine launcher. It has an adjacent building, so it's slow. And then this one, we want 1800 once we can get that. And then we're gonna save on the for the 300 damage and extra 2 targets in detection. I think on that. Save, or do I upgrade these? Not sure. Not sure on that one. Flip this around real quick. I'm gonna see if I can. This looks like. Yeah, that's fine. Put that there. I think we just do that one, and that. I do love to put them plates like side by side and everything, but in this case, we'll do that. Okay. We're getting a lot closer than I would like, especially these super mega mucoses. Come on, die. I think the werewolves hold up though. Okay. I don't care about this. Let's do that. We're just gonna place this guy here. Yeah, here. Activate that. And then let's get. Oh wait, I said we were gonna save for this, right? And we got enough. Let's do that. Send it. Oh, and this one needs the hyper. We need 1250 for that. Oh my goodness. What are we on? Wave 46. Holy cow. Let's find a place for this, like now. No. I actually think I'm gonna do a comm link too. Reaper. How much is it for this one? 1800 is what we want. do need to get some wolves back here too. These flyers are what's a problem. Because they've got the buff. And they're not hitting any of the mines or anything. Definitely need some extra focus on flyers. This would have been a good one to get, which we anti-air damage. I actually don't know if we kill these. We might die here. This might be the last level or wave. I don't think we have enough to kill these guys. I think we're dead. Man, that's not bad though. Wave 46 for our first ever attempt at endless. Not bad, not bad. Alright, Warwolves, second place behind only the Retribution positions. And I didn't even have those all the way maxed. So that's saying something. We did have efficiency 2 on those. And the Warwolves only had efficiency 1. So, I'm just thinking of takeaways for next time. Honestly, on the scout towers, this is just one thing that came to mind. The neutral building buff would have been huge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It would have been 50% damage on each one of those. That would have been big. So that's something to consider. I did make a few mistakes in like selecting things. The Bastion did okay. These guys did great. I mean, look at this. She is Scarlett's team is ranked 4th, man. And then the 19 Tigers that I got are ranked 5th, 6th, 7th. I mean, that's really, really good. I'm actually surprised with how far back the Salamander position is, and the air command. I mean, those just don't do a ton of damage, man. I mean, this did a lot of damage. The howitzers, I'm not shocked by. We didn't get any sanction cannons. Sanction cannons would have been huge. I don't even think I saw any. I don't know if they're available with this faction, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, so a few takeaways. Yeah, that did nothing. Love you. And then, I mean, that was our weakest damage building right there. So we didn't have a lot of great places to put it either. But anyway, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for hanging out. I greatly, greatly appreciate you spending your time with me today. I know you only have so much free time, so the fact that you chose to spend some of it here with me means the world. Let me know if I can pray for you anyway.